Well, I would like to tell you about what it is, the curiosity notion. Uh, Curiosity is not a thing you can go on a market and buy. Like, can I have some curiosity, please? It's not that. First of all, I don't know if it works like a basic instinct does, but you should be curious. What makes you curious? I mean, in terms of learning a language, you should be curious because your curiosity is going to make you speak at the end. If you don't want it, you can't make it. If you want to make it, you have to make everything step by step, or else there's no miracle, there's no magical wand that is going to touch on your head and make you, wow, in a couple hours, I learned a language. No, that's not that. You should be realistic and you should understand every aspect of the process. It'll take time. You should be very, very patient. Well, in terms of curiosity, I would like to add as well, for example, I mean, let's say something very touchy, and take the things from the, not very beginning, but like, let's take the things from the beginning. For example, if you're attending to a course for learning English or any other language, it could be possible. At the course, like, be very, very, proactive. Be very good at listening, because listening is very difficult. Like, I have written about what it is, listening, and how it should be in my blog. Well, that's another thing. Be a very good listener and try to ask questions to your teachers, like during the lesson, about the subjects, of course, but not many questions, not to distract them. And just be a good listener and take notes sometimes if it's necessary. And then, for example, if you're attending to a B2 class or B1 class, which is in fact a good time to start alternative ways for learning the language at a better speed. You can go to the library and buy books at your level. For example, if you're a B1 student, you can buy a B1 book, or you can buy an A2 level of book. I mean, this is not a recommendation, but in my opinion, like, students in learning process should not try very much. Like, yeah, they should of course try very much, but at the beginning, just go to your course, listen to your teacher, come back. If they give you like some homeworks, try to complete it, and then go and come. This is a classical beginning process. And when you become A2 or when you become B1, and then you can try to find alternatives like books. These are very effective ways of learning the language. Writing, of course, it is very, very, very effective on your speaking. If you want to improve your speaking ability, your speaking skills, which is actually like going to improve your native language level as well, that's a mutual thing. While you're learning a language, you're learning your own language as well. All you need to do is, without giving up, trying a lot, being very persistent, and so on. I'm not like this is. I don't want this speech to be a very motivational talk. Well, it's already been, actually, I know, but well, getting and the level, and yeah, I would like to touch on this level thing as well. Like, some teachers or some other people, like anybody learning a language, well, they think learning thousands of words would make their job easier. No, it's not that. Like, forget about words. You're going to get all of them when you need them. There are dictionaries, like, very simple, just one click away. So forget about the words. Of course, like, words matter, but in every language there are first 100, second 100, first 1,000, third 1,000 words that should be learned at some required levels. But a daily language consists of about 1,000 words maximum. So in this case, don't think that you have a lot of words you have to learn right ahead of you. No, that's not it. Just learn simple things, because speaking is not the same thing as your English level, as it is not your Turkish level either, because you're speaking Turkish level and your writing Turkish levels cannot be this. Maybe they are not the same, and they can't be the same because it takes time to equalize. So, well, you should be curious. You should try to find things that makes you curious. For example, you came up to B2 level of English during your education I'm talking about. Just go to the library and buy some books. Try to write. I mean, when you're selecting the books, you try to choose the books. I mean, if you like science fiction books, get science fiction books. If you like reading poetry, well, that is going to be a little bit difficult because that is nearly the end of the language. Well, don't get there. I pass it. I skip it. So, well, for example, if you like biographies, you can read about people's lives, well, and the thing is not making a mistake or not to make a mistake, because you should be brave. When you want to say something, say it. You will say it. But if you don't have anything in your mind to say, what is it you're expecting? Like the words will come out of your mouth like themselves? No. If you know what to say, they will come out of your mouth. Trust me. When you're learning your language, it'll take you a little bit of time to get there. But it is not like light years away. It is just maximum couple years away. So be patient, be persistent, be consistent, and please listen to your teachers very carefully, because listening is the key factor. And I would like to complete my words with, what is this? Anyway, I would like to complete my speech with one of the quotes, I may say, of Albert Einstein. Like he says, or he said when he was alive, I'm neither clever nor especially gifted. I'm only very, very curious. And be curious, please.